Oh my god, more content! Yeah, this isn't a guitar video. I know. It's appalling. I'm going into the music content creator who doesn't actually ever post guitar videos ever again. Spiral. Tier list. Anyway, what we have here is a lovely guitar tier list, specifically signature guitars. Not a stolen idea. Didn't steal it from any YouTubers. I am an individual. I do shit, I make it up, I'm good at what I do. First proper video and I am already doing what others haven't done, of course. Anyhow, I did see some videos on this topic. I thought I'd do my own. I don't know what spin I'm gonna put on it. There are new guitars though, and I do want to say my opinion on them. This is all personal opinion, although I'll try and keep it as professionally cited as possible, open mind. But for the most part, this is not going to be at all like an attack at any of these guitars or any of the companies that have made the guitars. Let's just get right into it. So we are starting off strong. The Kerry King signature. I haven't got a lot to say about this. I do not see where they're going with this. The artistic approach is abysmal. And as you can tell, we've got our tiers. Before I mention this guitar and where it's going to go, let's just say the tiers. So we've got S tier. This would be, out of all these guitars, like the top tier, the ones I would buy. If I had the money, I would slam it down. S tier is for those ones. A tier is for the ones I would buy. They're good, but they aren't peak. They aren't great. They aren't like perfection for me. B tier is okay. Probably buy them if I had the money. But a bit iffy on it. I would be. That's when I'll be contemplating my financial decisions. C are the ones I wouldn't buy. They're fine. They aren't great. They're pretty boring, pretty standard. D suck. I wouldn't buy them. And what I was going to do, well, D's red now. Just great shit. And that holds a special place for this guitar. Thank you, thank you. Next guitar. Alexi Leo's signature ESP. Now this is a beautiful guitar. I love the purple. I hate the colour purple, actually. I take it back. Purple sucks. D tier. There's not much to say about this. It's simple, sort of intricate. I love the little designs going on here with the white. The single pickup is just like a Pro 4 as well. I love guitars with single pickups. Like this Jackson here gets the job done. This thing is a beast and it is loud. It speaks, bro. It shouts. It shouts. And that thing, I'm loving. The price tag is hefty. I would probably contemplate it a bit. Is it worth it? I put an 80 here. SD's high. Okay, now we're talking. So we've got the Adam Jones from Tool, a signature Gibson Les Paul model. Now for a Les Paul, I'm not the biggest fan, but this guitar is really nice. The body's nice. It sounds great. I've not really got anything negative to say about this guitar. It is raw. It is a beast. Would also go in A tier. I don't know if I would say it's better than Alexi Leo's. It's not. It's still boring. It's still a Gibson. I'll probably put it behind. Or maybe put in B tier for now. Actually, I'll still buy it, but it's still a Gibson. It's quite boring. Okay. Toast up. Okay. The Tosin Abasi Larada signature. This guitar is awesome. I have always wanted one of these. I would kill for one of these. I'm a modern guitarist myself. I don't really tend to delve towards the more older fashioned playing styles and stuff, although I cannot hate on it. I do love older fashioned guitarists. My favourite ones are older fashioned, but my playing style, very modern. And the style of guitars I really like myself, modern as peak. This would be an S tier for me. If you want to hate comment this already, fuck off. Lizzie Hale's new signature guitar. I had mixed feelings about this one originally. Single pickup thing kind of sold me a bit. I've grown on it a bit, but I still don't like it that much. I would buy it. It's okay. It looks stunning. It looks like it'd be amazing live. You see, I wouldn't really put this any higher than C, I think. There's not really much I can say about it. It's very, very bright, very sparkly, but all in all, with the really long pointy bit at the bottom, a bit stumped on this one. I'd probably put it C tier. Just keep it there, leave it, not touch it. It's a high C. It's a really pretty guitar. Now Matt Heafy, I was going to go for his like Gibson models, or his new Les Paul shape models. It's such a boring shape. I didn't want to just have so many Les Paul models. There was like so many guitars I was going to throw in. It's just circle shape, circle shape, circle shape. That's not me. It's not me. This one's cool. That's all I can say. I wouldn't see myself playing it. I'm not a big fan of the Explorer Flying V kind of combination models. The exception for some of the Dean models, the early ones. This one's cool. I love the sun. The sun is cool. It's just bleak. I love this guitar. I love my Heafy. I love Trivium. I just don't like how it looks. This one's a C tier as well. Now I'm going to contradict myself a little bit with Zakk Wylde's Flying V and SSG kind of hybrid model. But this one's like the Viking one that came out pretty recently. I'm not all for these models, but the design on it is shooting it up. It's so intricate. It's so beautiful. It looks metal. You think it's Viking style is peak. It is something I would love to own. I have no bad words to say about it. The pickups are awesome. Peak. But is it S tier peak? Another question is it better than the Abasi ones? I think I'll chuck it. I think I'll move Alexi Lehos to S. Put it in high A. I think that looks right. I'm just going to go about this as if I had infinite stacks on me right now, and I'm not going to contemplate the financial decision. With C, I would contemplate it regardless of how much money I've got, I think. I won't just buy anything off D. Stephen Carpenter's signature H string by Kiesel. I can't hate on Kiesel signatures. It's so simple, it's intricate, it is amazing. I'm not an H string player. Never touched an H string. I love how they sound. Thank you, Andrew Boehner. You have dragged me into this cesspool of low chugs and growly guitars, and I love just white guitars. This would be S tier. There is nothing bad I can say about it. There is nothing wrong with it. And I love headless guitars. Ichikanito's signature Ibanez, the new one. I was gonna put the headless one in here. It's old. I would put it in S tier. I love it. This one though, I love the body shape. I love its asymmetry. It's different. It's not a Telecaster. It's not a Strat. It's kind of like, it's a bit of a mix. It's out there. The off-white colour is amazing. Reminds me of any guitar that Mateus Asato uses. I've grown more into these kind of guitars. I love the simplicity, but it's too simple. So I'm putting it in B tier. Jason Becker's Numbers guitar. S tier. I said I'd put personal biases aside. I love Jason Becker, and this guitar is awesome. The whole like childlike school aspect of it just makes it indifferent, and imagine chugging shit on that. I'm just shredding someone's face off on a guitar that looks like it was done by a 4-year-old. Next one's a new one. Let's go. The Josh Meader signature Kiesel. Again, a Kiesel. This one, I'm probably going to chuck it safely in B tier. I'm not a jazz guitarist myself. Any kind of jazz guitar shape or kind of generic PRS shapes just kind of bore me. I'm not a big fan of the sunburst look. I know there's multiple colours, but we're going for this one for now. There's not much I can say about it. I'm not a jazz guitarist. Kirk Hammett's a Ouija board one. There's a lot of Kirk Hammett signatures. This is the one I've picked. It's cool, but I think I'll put it in A. I would definitely buy this. I would definitely play this. This is a really cool looking guitar. It's just super Strat shape. It's pretty boring in comparison to these. Dave Mustaine's Kramer guitar. This one's a D tier. In comparison to Dave Mustaine's older models with Jackson and ESP and Dean, it's boring, it's basic, it's too modern. I've contradicted myself. Again, it's modern, it's boring. That's all I can say. I would not own this one. Steve Lacy Strat. It's a John Frusciante rip-off with a bit of hot pink on it and some boring inlays. I love Strats. I don't like Steve Lacy, and I don't think this guitar deserves any higher spot, because I would rather get a Strat with a bit more meaning than pop guitarist man. I'm not saying anything about this one. That can go there. Marty Friedman's purple mirror, broken, shattered mirror glass guitar thing. I love Marty Friedman. I love his playing. He is one of my favourite guitarists of all time. This guitar I don't like the effect. I didn't like it on Zaki Vengeance's guitar. I will not like it on this one. Although I would love to have it still because Molly Friedman. Personal biases aside, I think I'll put it higher than Lizzie Hale's and Matt Heafy signature in C. Steve Vai's Ibanez. This one in particular is great. This one is one of the coolest guitars I've seen. I love black or white with gold. Inlays are perfect. There's not much issues I have with this. This guitar is peak. It's amazing. This one's going in A tier. This one's above Tosin Abasi's. I love this guitar. Okay. Sepultura's Andreas Kisser's signature guitar. Another new one. It's cool, but it kind of looks a bit tacky. I'll put it in C tier. I love Jackson's. I love the super strat shape. It looks like they just threw a piece of paper with an image on it though. And I can't get over that. It's just quite boring. Don't hate on me for this. Please. Tim Henson's Ibanez nylon string guitar. It's cool, it's cute. I'm not a nylon player. I'm not a classical player. I suck at both. That was nice and simple. The fret inlays are cut up in A. I think I'd put it in A higher than Kirk's though. Definitely better. Since the Gates is Schecter, I'm saying personal biases aside, this is one of my favourite signature guitars. I like how different the body is. I love the headstock, the horns. I love the gold and black. That's the one I've got personally. It is a amazing guitar. It sounds great. And the Sustainiac is amazing as well. I'll probably chuck it above Alexi Laiho's signature. Misha Mansour's Jackson. This is the 7-string model I put up, yeah. I love 7 strings. I love playing them. I've always wanted this one specifically. I've always wanted to play it. Orange is an amazing colour. That's all I can say. I would put an S tier. I'm not an Explorer fan, and this one specifically I do not like. I hate the modern Explorer. I prefer the old-fashioned design. I'm going to put this in D tier. The hate I'm going to get is going to be unanimous. I hate it. Nita Strauss's Ibanez. Simple. Very nice. I would definitely own this. This looks awesome. Overall, looking at it, it is a beautiful guitar. Definitely something I would have on my table to play live. There's not much else I can really say about this. I'd definitely chuck it on the top of B tier just because it's simple. It looks like it gets the mood going. Like, you could chuck on that and it would look awesome. Kiko Loureiro's signature guitar. It's simple. I do love it. It looks a slight bit like my Washburn Parallax. Which if I can get it in the light there. I think that's pretty damn cool. I'll definitely throw up a bit higher because I do love that kind of stuff. I love the flamed maple look. I think I'd chuck that probably a bit above Tim Henson's. These are the adjustments I've made. This is the tier list. Any issues with it, comment. If I've missed any guitars that you thought should have been on here, comment that. I think I've done a good job. Holding personal bias aside, except for any of the guitars. If I did look at it from a non-personal perspective, there's a lot of guitars I would put definitely higher, but because of my rotted brain and inability to think for myself, I've decided to go for these simple look. Aside from that, that's it. That's the tier list. Quick and easy, 24 guitars.